Hey, what is up, everyone? My name's Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. I did not realize that audio. I did not turn off my mic, but good thing I didn't really say anything. So I also didn't realize I didn't have the music playing. Yeah, because I just ended the stream. I didn't do a closing out or anything. Because as you may notice by the title, for those unaware, this is a Colosseum restart, meaning I am restarting Pokemon Colosseum. So I originally had I literally pretty much just finished the second part of that stream when I realized I'm going too in depth on my teams, but I screwed up and I want to change some things. The primary thing being the starter I picked. I picked for Alligator and I picked Croconaut and I want Bayleaf. On top of that, the last stream was almost 6 hours long, and over 3 to 4 hours of that were me literally sitting doing nothing trying to figure out my team, which is not entertaining to me. I don't know about you, but like I don't mind it, but like I kept feeling like I was going in circles, not hitting anything. So I have the team now. Final team. No questions asked. I will not be restarting again. Stantler using Calm Mind with Intimidate. Meganium using Light Screen. Quillfish will use Toxic. Altaria will just pretty much just be... You want to know what Altaria's role is? Ice Beam while not being a water or ice type. That is Altaria's role in this game. It is literally the only potentially obtainable Pokemon that has decent special, and by decent I say 70, that can learn Ice Beam while not being a water or ice type. Entei, who will know Reflect, and Gramble, who will know Taunt and Torment. Might know something else a bit later, we will see. It might also potentially know Blizzard or Thunder. Fire Blast was in there too, but I'm going to have 2 flamethrowers in this team, so we will see about that. It has 60 special, so. Alright, so we are going to... Okay, what is going on? Oh, great. OBS dropped too. I love that. OBS dropped as well. Let's drop that to 5. Because for some reason it keeps resetting audio and it's ridiculously loud. Alright, let us switch over to the gameplay. Here we go. God forbid what I'm going to have to do for my XD team, because I've already started fastening it. For XD so far, I was initially planning to reuse Dusclops, Shiftry, and Masquerain, but I realized I have potentially other options with what they do, so I'll only be reusing Masquerain. I got Hariyama and Ninetales. Hariyama kind of merging the role that I had Ursaring and Dusclops do in the last game, or Ursaring and Shiftry doing, which was Fake Out as well as Damage, and Ninetales will be my Will-O-Wisper, along with also having Confuse Ray. I will likely not be using Helping Hand in this playthrough. And then Mightyena is another Intimidator with potential usage of Taunt, and Xatu is an Earthquake immunity. That Hariyama is going to be the one with Earthquake. It will know Guts too, and then Xatu will have Thunder Wave for usefulness on that. I have no idea who the 6th Pokemon will be. I haven't finalized that. That's just a rough thinking of what I was running through in my head. Because I would like 2 Intimidators on that team. It might not be feasible. Because if there's one, I loved my original team of Ursaring, Dusclops, Cloyster, Shiftry, Masquerain, and Togetic. Love that team to death, no joke. If there's one thing I missed though, was not having 2 Intimidators. In all honesty, I would really like, especially for a taunt user, I would really like it to not be Mightyena. I'm gonna see if I can find a faster Pokemon for taunt. I may use Sharpedo, in all honesty. But I don't know if I want to run Mightyena and Sharpedo. So if I do that, I also have to figure out what Mightyena's role is going to be if it doesn't know taunt. And, because Toxic's not that useful in this game, because the further you get in, the more shadow Pokemon the opponents have, and you don't want a Toxic Pokemon like that. But I do want to, I would like 2 Intimidators. The other options are Arcanine, which I don't want to use because I'd have 2 fire types. Though Arcanine will also fulfill the role of Mimic user, which I'm also looking into using, so we'll see. Anyways, new game. Yes. We will be picking the same name as before. Daimien. Yeah, I do want to mention, though, in the last attempt, a guy named Adam Dawson showed up on the stream, subscribed and everything, and he was really helpful in helping me try and figure out what I wanted for my team. But he wasn't in my head like I was, so it was hard for him to really give me a solid hand, but I do severely appreciate the help he was giving me. Because I was looking, what the thing was is, it's not that his help wasn't useful, it was that I was looking for very specific things. And the Pokemon that could do those specific things were severely limited. Alright. I will still be using the ball glitch, though. Try not to skip dialogue so much this time around. Wah! We sure pigged out, huh? I love chowing down after a job. It adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch, too. Boss will be sure to fix us up good with big rewards, too. Doesn't get any better than this. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Eklo Canyon. It was the Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation and should become apparent eventually. I don't care about talking to anyone. Yo, wait up! Hey, my name's Willie. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Anyway, any way I look at it, it's obvious you're no ordinary Joe. So, what do you say? You let me have a quick battle? And as I mentioned before, I'll try not to refer to the deleted stream, but saying no doesn't work in a Pokemon game. What are you saying? You're joshing, right? So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright. Over here this way. Yeah, I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle time. Vroom vroom. Let's roll. On my last playthrough, I will say it for this. This fight and the next fight went the exact same. One shot with Espeon, flinched on Umbreon, killed the next turn. I will never get that again. Oh, I got the flinch! Oh my god! It happened twice in a row. What are the odds? What are the odds? But yeah, you're tough. Real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know, why not test your skills at Phoenix City? It's out west of here. You find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go there and get some battling in. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. It makes it tough to hold on. Okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little longer. Help! Someone! Let me out, kidnappers! That tape didn't keep your yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Oh, drat, did that punk hear all that? Then they just fucking drop her. Like, that had to hurt. See if it hurt us? You don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Big fight, I'll just do what we did last time. Yeah, I didn't make it too far in the game. I didn't even end up challenging Mirror B last time. I got to... The last shadow Pokemon I caught was Swablu. And the reason I stopped was initially to see what Altaria was doing. I was originally going to run a Dragon Dance set. But then I was having second thoughts and second guessing stuff, and it ended up me recustomizing the entire team. So I did not get the double flinch like I did last time. That was actually a pretty hype moment. I'm kind of upset I didn't clip that, but you know, I don't know if I'd care to have a clip on my channel from something that was deleted, even if it was rather funny. Ah, you're tougher than you look. You took out my Whismers. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? What are you talking about? They're Whismers. Huh? Wait a sec, that face. Might you be Team Snagums? What's going on here? Eek, somebody robbers! They're robbers! You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get it? Kidnappers. You dingbat, don't show it off your mouth. Don't go happy just on account of winning this once. The next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon, and all. Oh, shit, there's someone in there. Yeah, it's tied too good and tight. Can you believe these people? What a horrible thing to do. Sack's mouth is firmly closed, a tightly knotted rope. Do the knot, yes. Daimien tugged hard and on the tightly knotted rope. Knot gradually loosened. Daimien did the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. I don't think there really should have been a comma on that. Phew, thank goodness I'm saved. Where is this? Where did you two bring me? It's Phoenix City. The opulent... Or where did those two bring me? This is Phoenix City, the opulent city of water. This person saved you from those thugs. The way he battled those goons, it was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And, you are... Oh, so your name Daimien? I am... Adira. My name's Adira. I'm sure glad to meet you. I met you. I was in the neighboring town when those two grabbed me. Well, those guys, did they use a particular Pokemon? No, they look like ordinary Pokemon to me. What do you mean by particular Pokemon? Oh, no, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something is on your mind. You should go to our mayor for his advice. A very kindly person. I'm sure he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the fountain square past here. Go up the stairs from the square, and it's on your left. Mayor? Ah, yes, that's true. Mayor might know something. Daimien, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? Thank you, Daimien. Thought you might say that. If you're with me, Daimien, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a while. Adira became a part. This cat's form is just running around all by itself. You know, the two of you make one attractive couple. Makes me a little envious. Ah. I guess you're a traveling trainer. I like what I see in your expression. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. Now you must be travelers. Welcome to Phoenix City. I am Escade, the mayor. Now you wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? Oh, what may I do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? What did you see? I saw a particular Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Oh my. Pokemon like a fighting machine and it attacks people? Nothing new in the anime or the manga. Nothing new at all. Pokemon attacked all the time. All you're talking about here is that they have no qualms with being used as tools. Sorry. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw the Pokemon, I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. See, I understand. I will order investigation at once. Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no. There's no need for thanks. You mustn't allow things to do as they wish. Especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we will get some useful information for you. Oh, yes. You appear to be the Pokemon trainer yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. Ba-da-ba. It's a breathtakingly beautiful stadium befitting our oasis city. This is a report of an earlier news story. A Team Snagem member was arrested after being found hiding in Eclo Canyon after the Snagem hideout explosion. During interrogation, the Snagem member revealed that the explosion resulted from a clash between Snagem members. The explosion apparently destroyed the snag machine used for stealing Pokemon. However, it was said that only the large snag machine was destroyed. A small portable snag machine appears to have been taken by Team Snagem's member who blew up the Snagem hideout. Now there's a guy I can battle here. For Torment, Team 41. Rollerboy Mikey in Phoenix City. We need to look for a Rollerboy. Oh, he's over there. I wasn't sure if that was him or not. No good at schoolwork. Done pretty hot stuff at Pokemon battles. You're a trainer too, aren't you? Let's duke it out. Let's battle. Alright. Here we come, and there's no holding back. This is not the Roller Boy. I have to believe that there's 2 Roller Boys in this city. I'm pretty hot stuff in a Pokemon battle. It's just my level 25 Wurmple and Silcoon. That should both be fully evolved by this point in time. But you know, I'm pretty hot stuff. You're a wasted space, dude. Never try again. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Dude, you're a failure. Big guy, you're tough. I want you to have this since you're so good. Oh, I did get him. So I guess his name's not Mikey. This fucking guide is using, like, wrong shit. I think it's probably like a translation error or something. Like, it makes sense because it's saying like bottom Colosseum when it's actually the deep Colosseum. We are no longer accepting challengers. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Daimien, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Reckon the hideout wasn't good enough for you? So you rip off the snag machine? You've got some nerve. Who are these people? Are they Team Snag'em? What did they mean by traitor? Daimien, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag'em, just like us. He's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snag'em at snagging Pokemon without fail. No way, is that true, Daimien? It is true, that's a little shocking. Hey, Daimien, come on, hand it over. Give back the snag machine you ripped off from the hideout. Snag machine? Daimien, do you really have something like that? The snag machine's built for trainers. When a trainer puts the snag machine on their Pokeballs are converted. Ordinary Pokeballs are turned into snag balls that can steal Pokemon from their trainers in battle. Hey, you blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. I get it, Daimien. That's why these creeps are chasing after you. What do you mean by creeps? Yeah, this is getting us nowhere. If you won't give up willingly, we'll take it back by force. Oh no. Your coughing and Corphish are definitely going to be so vile at stopping me. Like, the moment he sends out someone that's weak to Espeon, he already knows it's going to get one-shotted, so, like, why bother at this point? You don't even end up fighting all three of them, too. Like, this is so stupid. Oh, I'm not good enough. Blast you, Daimien. Don't think this is over. Going to get the snag machine back, just you wait. What do you know, Daimien? So you're from Team Snag'em. Oh, right. To be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. It's okay, Daimien. It doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought of something after listening to those creeps. Listen, Daimien, we should go shop for some Pokeballs. Makes you wonder how people have all these Pokemon when there's no wild Pokemon here. And there's a daycare, but it doesn't involve breeding or anything. Heard that the outskirt stand sells them. Hey, Mario Bros! You're probably curious as to what's going on. I restarted. Two reasons. Reason number one, that last stream earlier today, was almost 6 hours long, and 4 hours of it was not content. It was literally just me sitting on a still screen trying to figure out my team, and constantly not settling in on anything. Reason number 2 is because I want Meganium. I picked Crocodon the last playthrough, and I need Bayleaf to finally settle in on the team I'm okay with. So I ended the stream and just straight up deleted the VODs of both part 1 and 2. We've received breaking news. According to the arrested Team Snag member, the smaller Snag machine is compact enough to be carried by a single person. Wearing this machine transforms ordinary Pokeballs into Snag Balls. The Snag Ball is an alarming device. It can actually steal Pokemon from their trainers. There's hope that this missing Snag machine will not be used for criminal purposes again. Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? Yeah, here they are. A little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. Found them. Might as well put them out for the rest of my merchandise. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? Well, I'm gonna sell back the ones you just gave me, because I'm that kind of person. But don't worry, I'm going to be buying back 10 of them, so... because I want to Premier Ball. I can tell you my final team now, Mario, if you're interested. Okay, one sec. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go fill up my water. I'm back. I don't want to use that flavor. Where's that flavoring enough? I just bought like a bunch of like water infusions, so sure I eat them. I am notorious for buying snacks and then throwing things out. Orange Kool-Aid. Might have done too many flavor squirts into that. Oh, Q2, something terrible happened. Oh, not a scary man came here. I think I saw those two creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Good trainer will always think about the Pokemon that are in battle. Oh, you must be a trainer too. Are you listening in my class? Since you're here, I have something... May I see your PDA? Please? Oh, that's a professional Digimon assistant, or a PDA for short. Daimien, you have one too, don't you? PDA. Here you go. I've upgraded it to added the strategy memo function. You'll be able to check the types and abilities of the Pokemon you've met at a glance. Come see me whenever you like. I'll update your PDA with detailed data on the Pokemon you've met. I hope you'll make good use of the strategy memo as you aim to be a great trainer. Basically, the Pokedex feature you're not forced to take. I didn't actually grab that in my last playthrough. My last attempt. Here he is. Master Mirror B! It's it! It's him! He's the one that took the girl from us! Oh, aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me that you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Daimien or something? I don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to let you keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing she can see things ordinary people aren't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it won't do at all. So if you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't be. Boys, oh boys. Yes we will. Boys, I shall make my return to farm right now. Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Ho-ho-ho-ho. Let the music spin, let's get it on. You. The last time you caught me off guard, that's not gonna happen again. Like, what happened to the other Whismur? Did I kill it? Like, why? If he really wanted, like, why not keep the two Whismurs and just add the Lotad? Or better yet, why aren't these three Pokemon evolved? Why aren't they evolved? Lotad evolves at 18. Why is it still a Lotad? If there's one thing this game doesn't make sense on, it's that. By having, like, the whole point of the level aspect of a game is to scale. It scales the power of the game. But by starting in the 20s, but still having everyone still have beginner stage Pokemon, it doesn't make any sense. Some Pokemon should be at their second stages by now. Some Pokemon should be fully evolved by now, such as that roller skater that had a Wurmple and a Silcoon. You know, they should be basically both Beautyfly or a Beautyfly and a Dustox, which is probably likely the case. You can rebattle almost any open world trainers as the game progresses. Blasted, I got tripped again. My turn now. I'm not gonna end up like Folly. I'll catch Makuhito in a Premier Ball too, since it's a guaranteed catch. But the Premier Ball is mostly for Swablu, because outside of the guaranteed catch of here, of Makuhita, Swablu has the highest catch rate in the game. Telling me about the Pokemon with the black aura. Be careful, that Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. No, Daimien, I hate to say this, but there's no choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. Please, you have to do it. You can. Actually, only you can do it. Leer. That's actually not good. One thing I'm happy about my final team was the original team was going to run Ledian, which sounds crazy enough all on its own. I was going to run Double Screens, Toxic, and Comet Punch, and then I was going to get King's Rock. But King's Rock would have required an exorbitant amount of Poke-Coupon farming. Thank God I don't have to do that now. Actually, unless I really want specific held items, I don't have to do that again at all. You're good. You snagged my Pokemon. What are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mirror B's gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away! Yeah, you did it, Daimien. You snagged that Pokemon from that goon. But I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get them back from the bad guys. Okay, so Meganium is at this exit. This guy right here is Meganium, so... I'm just gonna go heal and save. I don't really mind using the ball, like, I know it may seem like cheating using the ball glitch. I don't mind using it though, because it allows me to save money for other shit. Like, in a game where catching Pokemon is almost mandatory. Like, they didn't discount Pokeballs or anything, so it's just like they cost a fucking ton. I didn't save, did I? I healed, but I didn't save. That was a mistake. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not about to let you pass. Or do you think you have that you could take me in a battle? Whoa. Who's gonna beat me? You are? Don't be crying out of regret later. Da, 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 da. Bayleaf. I also don't want to check my natures. Lax, so that's a bit different than before, and serious. So last time it was sassy and hardy, I believe. It was a neutral nature on Umbreon for sure. Serious is a neutral nature though. I think sassy is like special defense down, speed up or something. No, it was speed down, special defense up, something like that. Lax, I get lax and gentle confused all the time, but one is defense up and special defense down, and the other is defense down, special defense up. Bite, bite, bait. Fusion Grimer. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I hate whoever you targeted with that. I hate you. I can't use bite. I hate you completely, Spoink. As long as it doesn't crit. Thank you. Problem with Bayleaf is that. I was about to say it anyway. Bayleaf's hard to catch because it knows Synthesis. Quilava's hard to catch because it knows Dig. Croconaw the only one that's not an annoying piece of shit. And I bet you anything outside of also knowing Surf, that's probably one of the reasons why the speedrunners pick Croconaw. I'm gonna taunt you. Because Dig and Synthesis can... Because in a game where the opponent is using random moves... moves like Synthesis and Dig can potentially waste time. They will all have Spoink and... Ooh, thank you. They will all have Spoink and Grimer, it doesn't matter. Alright, well... I'm just gonna go for the catch now. So Espeon will, with Reflect, will stay on the team until I get Entei. I contemplated potentially keeping Noctowl on the team because, you know, but it's worse. Like, it may be immune to Earthquake, but it has Steel Wing and Fly. And it's a non-physical attacker. I'm gonna keep Makuhita on the team for sure. Until I get something else. Because he's a physical attacker with Stab on his attack stat. I think I'm probably just going to do that in general. I'll keep Slugma in Entei's place. I'll keep Espeon in Stantler's place. Quillfish I get pretty early on. And I'll keep Makuhita in Gramble's place. Say that if any Pokemon closes the door to a heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Daimien, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Alright. I'll leave the Miracle Seed on you since I actually plan to use you, so... Won't be useful right away, but, you know, you never know. I'm gonna heal. Heal and catch. Or heal and save. 2 of my Pokemon are paralyzed and also injured. Hey, Neko! Did you manage to finally get some sleep? Also, I restarted the game. If you haven't noticed. I want to take a look at something real quick. I promise. I actually promise I'll be quick this time. $5 hours? Well, I feel like that's better than nothing. Could have been much worse. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, sorry. What I was looking at wasn't beneficial to me. Might not even be beneficial in the long run. Oh. I'm just looking at the Pokemon. I was looking, so I have Gramble in my team, but I was looking to... I plan to keep Hariyama, or Makuhita, this guy here, in my team until I get Gramble, but I was just seeing if he was worth just keeping over Gramble, and he's not. He's not at all. He can only learn half the moves Gramble's gonna know. And none of the utility. Also made me re-question whether I even care to want to run him in the next playthrough. Basically, there's only 3 Pokemon I can catch in XD that come with Fake Out. And one of them is Meowth, and it learns it at like 40 something. It's not even worth it. Persian learns it in the 50s. Makuhita I can get it retaught to, but if it can't learn anything else, it's no good to me. And Shiftry gets it like almost immediately. I think I do have to relearn it though. I rechanged my schedule after the stream ended to make up for the fact that I wasted so much time with this game. I will be streaming it again tomorrow to try to cover some ground again. Oh, Mr. Johnson, give my man a break here. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. You better be true, Cal. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You gotta believe me, right? Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See you. What a nitwit. Of course, I haven't gotten a thing to tell you. Oh, I'm sorry, Chief, but there's trouble afoot. You see, Chief, there's talking about thugs being witnessed using strange Pokemon. Huh? Chief? You're not the Chief. I beg your pardon. I'm here, Johnson. That story isn't new. I've heard it over and over already. Oh, Chief, there you are. Oh, you're such a kidder. And there they are in prison. No, Johnson's the name of the police officer. Duking, if you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. I'm the lookout. No one's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. Yeah, sure. Sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. That's why Marcia, sorry. You've got to somehow snag them from those criminals. Wow, you startled me. How did you get in here? This weird. My little butter is supposed to be on lookout. You Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But, sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come visit and play with us another time. Duking, how much more are you going to take from Europe and his stooges? They're using you in the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spear right out of you? So you're just clam up. I've lost faith in you. The man that went out is Silva. He's Duking's friend. He was really angry. His face looked all scary. Alright, see you later, Neko. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you got some sleep, too. Daimien, it was here that in this square that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. Heal. save, and then we're gonna go start capturing all the shadow Pokemon again. I'll start with Slugma first, since I plan to keep it on the team for a little bit. That's fine anyways, because I was probably gonna go for Slugma first anyway. Yeah, the Colosseum speedrun uses Espeon and Feraligatr, and the XD speedrun uses Espeon and Ursaring. Shadow Rush on Zero, Confusion on Slugma. Oh, come on. Wow, Bailey's already lost quite a bit. That's what I was worried about. Oh my god! Do I take the risk on it being a range? I'm gonna take the risk. It was a range. Mulligan! I'm not gonna restart though. I only really save for like things like power outages and if I can't redo the fight immediately. Almost every Cypher person you cannot refight immediately. You have to wait till post-game. My first ever playthrough, the only time I ever had to redo a fight was redo a catch, not counting bosses. Though, like, Entei, I had to keep redoing and I restarted, even though you're given, like, 3 opportunities to recatch him. Bayleaf, you're killing me here. Like, you're actually murdering my soul. I may as well be in a single fight right now. Or a handicap fight, at the very least. Bayleaf's not gotten a single attack off, I don't think. I'm just gonna use synthesis. Watch as he goes into hyper mode again. I'm a little bit distracted here. Shadow Rush and Confusion. Could be able to see Bayleaf's nature soon. It's really annoying that this guy has 4 Pokemon. I'm just gonna state the obvious on that right now. The fact that I killed his Slugma and then still had to go through with the whole fight. I'm going to switch with Umbreon. I'm not going to rely on that unstability. First 4 turns, Bayleaf did shit. Alright, I get it, Rui, I get it. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. Bite and Confusion on Slugma, and that should put him in range. Beautiful. Oh, fuck you. I caught him. Sweet. Confusion on Igglybuff. Oh, this is painful. These long fights. Thank God the others aren't this long. How did Espeon... Okay, I wasn't paying it. Oh, no. Thought I saw Espeon burned. Like, how did Espeon get burned? Alright, I got Slugma. Right. My Quagsire next. Fusion on Quagsire. Oh, the crit. The crit actually does me pretty good on that one. I can probably try and take a swing at his catch now. Quagsire's catch rate is 90. Well, maybe I might want to use Umbreon a little bit to knock that down more. Let's use a secret power. Take out Psyduck. Oh, perfect. Great Ball. It's gonna be careful because of Shadow Rush. I think that's why I put up Reflect. There we go. Perfect. All right, go save. Heal and save, of course. Right. I forget which one you are. You knocked out? You were Skipping. Alright, can bite in confusion. Sleep powder. Well, that puts you asleep too, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, no. Why does that not work? Because I know powder moves don't affect grass types, but I thought that was a later generation thing. It says starting in Generation 6, grass-type Pokemon are immune to powder and spore moves and effect spore. I should have called Espeon, I'm an idiot. Let's go for the capture. $260? That's like nothing. That can barely get me a Pokeball. Are you kidding me? And I want to point out, this is also a game where the Amlet coin is post-game. You know, the item that doubles the money you get is post-game. Diogo! Time to get Flappy. Saint Performer Diogo! I know it's Street Performer, but the letter limitations fairly set them back on that one. If they had one more letter, they could have done ST or SRT or STR or something like that. Boy, does that not pair well with you. This isn't Gen 6 yet. You're still vulnerable to paralysis. Oh wow, everyone on the field is paralyzed. That's actually kind of funny. As such, there's no speed penalties, because everyone has the same speed penalty. Use Great Ball on Flappy, and then I'll switch them. And then Confusion on Shroomish. Just telling me about Shadow Rush. The typeless move. That's all you need to know. Typeless move with recoil. Oh, and it has higher critical hit ratio when used in hyper mode. The only negative, so the whole thing with hyper mode, you know, for any that are uninitiated with hyper mode, it's the same as reverse mode in XD, though they function slightly differently. Hyper mode in this game boosts the crit rate of Shadow Rush. The negative is that you cannot use items on a Pokemon in hyper mode. In XD, it's reverse mode. It doesn't boost anything, but you can't use items on them either, and they take damage at the end of every turn. I want to see them make a regional Lady Balletian form that just, like, fucking wrecks shop. Like, no joke, I just want to see one that's just utterly dangerous. Well, that's not good. Got double target Noctowl on this. Noctowl's catch rate is what? 90? Oh no! Comet Punch! 2 damage a hit. I was close. Well, that 6 damage was worth it. Not gonna lie, I would actually consider using Ledian if King's Rock wasn't such a pain in the ass to use. Or get, I mean. Like, King's Rock is actually potentially gettable Never mind, no it's not. Well, I suppose maybe. Thief isn't in XD at all. The TM for Thief. But I'm pretty sure there are some Pokemon that can get Covet. Nope. Never mind. You get it through pickup, technically speaking, but I'm not interested in doing that. Yeah, a level 11 to 30, there's a 1% chance for pickup. They cost 8,000 at the Mount Battle instead of the 10,000 in Colosseum, and you earn more coupons per round in Mount Battle as well. Like Mount Battle gives almost double in some cases. Still not a whole lot though. But you get in XD, you get in Area 5 what you would get in Area 9 of Colosseum. Which is disgusting. Area 10 gives you double what Area 9 used to give. Oh, I did catch him. Sweet. But it's still a lot to bank off of for Ledian. There's so many other Pokemon I could go with than Ledian that also learn multi-hit moves. Like, I could pretty much go with any Pokemon that can learn Fury Swipes. Or Arm Thrust. You just want a fast Pokemon. That's really the only caveat. Like, Meowth could do it just perfectly fine with Fury Swipes. One second, we were... Sorry, I'm back. Just a small issue, don't worry about it. No, I just got Mischievous to get. Heal up. No, I didn't save after Flaffy. I didn't think I did. I do promise that when I get to Pokemon XD, I will not sit around for 5 hours. I will not start XD until I have my team set. I promise. I've done that for other games in the past. I don't particularly get happy when I sit there and do nothing for hours on end. What was the other game I did that in? I don't know if I did it in Digimon. Should have put up Reflect. That goes right to Espeon. Yep, just like last time, a crit kill. That happened exactly last time too. Oh, Bayleaf's Nature should be available now. I should double check that. Naive. Get the feeling I might not like this one. Speed up, special defense down. You know what? I'm fine with that. Oh, go to hell. So, oh, it's paralyzed. Yeah, so I had about a 50% chance of catching that thing. Nothing else I can really do. I don't feel confident enough to attack it. Got it. Alright. So next up is going to be... now I can actually fight the Colosseum. Oh, I have to fight Kale first. Yeah, I have to get Furret. He just tells me about, you know, you're gonna get a strong Pokemon like Kale. If I don't care too much about rereading dialogue I already read like a couple days ago. Huh? What's that? You want to know if I have a weird Pokemon? You want to know that much, you may have to see it with your own eyes. Down goes Baby Ralts. Right, one more confusion should be fine. Pray to God that Burt doesn't die to itself. Okay, that should pretty much be a guaranteed catch, I'd say. I think it's going to be about at 50%. Yeah. So Confusion actually has a chance to kill it here. That could also kill it. Oh my god. That thing is pretty much dead if I don't catch it this turn. I do not think it could be lower on health than that. It's like a 60% chance, 62% chance this is showing. So close to 2 and 3. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I was so scared on that one. That's perfect. So he's dead there. There's no way that's surviving. There we go. Came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You have to be careful too. Don't be played for suckers. It's about all they give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon, that's what they're called? Shadow Pokemon. With the black aura? Trust things are going according to plan, Mirabee. Oh yes, indeed, Master Nazgul. Our plan's coming along in a lovely peachy keen way. We have already broken Duke King's spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to impede our plan. Implement our plan. Our shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not too far off. Ho! This is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. Looks like Colosseum has a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there. Someone, there's trouble. Help me. Alright, I'll just leave you dead on the ground outside while I talk to the gear guy. Oh, that Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. Colosseum's gonna be without power. Sheriff, or Chief, are you alright? Yeah, the only thing bruised is my pride. It was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. Huh? But isn't Suking Duking's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you, younglings. Thanks, I'll be fine now. But I need to ask a favor. Will you hear me out? No. Oh, now, don't be that way. Hear me out. No. Colosseum loses power. The whole tower suffers. You need to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you, you younglings. Alright, let's return the gear. Yeah, I'm fine. No need for all the worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he's agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that, Duking. Instead, I think you should look over there. What? You people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duking. That's the gear. You found it for us. What amazing luck. I ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. No. My sincere thanks. Alright, I'll get you to slot the gear snugly back into the gap where it belongs. Stand by, let it roll. Oh, 30 young years of cranking gears, oh yeah. Oh, ha ha. This is the way it ought to be. Things are fine now. Yeah, you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? Grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. You got focus energy. You're almost ready to be purified, Bayleaf. I'm also officially going to move you with Umbreon here. Because I want the Pokemon I actually intend to use to be getting experience right now. Let's just save up really quick. Entering the Colosseum. Not going to be easy to get a winning streak. Oh, poor simpleton. You're dead. Absolutely just gone. Yeah. Pretty much what I expected. Oh, that was too easy. What's this next one gonna be? Don't you have baby Pokemon? Like Pichu, Igglybuff, Cleffa. Natu and Meditech, never mind. I hope the Shadow Rush wasn't a range. It's really gonna make getting this last kill pretty hard. I'm probably gonna call this stream after the tournament, kind of like I did the first time around, because I did start this one late. But we will actually get to Mirror B tomorrow. I'm hoping I can actually stream enough to get most of my team. If I could get up to Stantler tomorrow, that'd be fucking fantastic. Might see too. Depending on, you know, what time I have, I might be able to push Stantler, or I might be able to push a little bit into the building tonight, save myself some time tomorrow. Dun, dun. You have Electrike. Oh, that gives me Body Slam, doesn't it? Oh wow, that's good luck. Right, that should be a kill. Oh no, quick attack. You're back? I rebooted the playthrough. Same thing I told Mario for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 was I wanted Bayleaf. After spending forever trying to figure out a team, Bayleaf was a solution, so I restarted for Bayleaf. Second, the earlier stream was almost 6 hours long, and almost 4 of that was just me sitting in one spot trying to figure out my team. Not entertaining at all. So I just decided to say, screw it. I'm going to restart, get Bayleaf, and not waste any time. I have the team in front of me now. Stantler, Meganium, Quillfish, Altaria, Entei, Granbull. That is my team. Dude, you're like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. At this rate, you're never gonna lose. You know, knock on wood and all that jazz. Oh, well, Bagon got confused. Oh, am I going to get a double KO? Will Goldeen fall to... No, Goldeen will not. Yeah, but apparently the loner deck is winning you every single match. So, what is there to complain about? Yeah, I didn't expect much on that. Oh, okay. Well, just make sure you're using the loner deck to build up your deck then. Get currency or whatever you need to do things effectively. Okay, so Delibird used Present twice in the last playthrough, and it healed me both times. I hate you. Oh, it's built by a real pro? That's weird. You'd think that would be account bound. Did you not have an account or something? Or did your account change or what? Magnemite, I don't know what you're planning here, but I don't like it. You've used metal sound twice and it's scaring me. And I get Toxic, which I can use not anytime soon. Oh wow, that's kind of weird and stupid and ridiculous, not gonna lie. That is really weird. I don't know why. Sounds kind of stupid. Hey there. Must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. Mirror B, the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a gorgeous gift. Now follow me. Right, I'm back with our latest challenge champion. Let's present our lucky winner with the Shadow Pokemon and watch Chaos Unleash. Oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite the appealing charmer. Makes a nice change from the parade of macho musclemen. Wait, this isn't happening. This guy, he's that Daimien guy that Mirror B been carrying on about. What? The same guy who messed with us at Phoenix City? Ah, I didn't know that when I let him in here, I'll boot you back out. I guess. I removed some of the games I had on for my emulator for Genshin because for some reason Windows will not allow me to save anything, or my phone won't allow me to select. Well, I think it's Genshin. Like, I was able to move Genshin to my SD card, but I wasn't able to move, like, I wasn't able to get Genshin itself. So Genshin's like kind of like an MMO, where you download the game, and then you run the game, and the game downloads the rest of the game. Well, I was able to get Genshin to move to my SD card, but Genshin itself won't download on the SD card. So kind of gave up trying with that. Shadow Rush, and we'll use Confusion one more time, and I should be able to go for a catch after that. Oh, come on, Bayleaf! You're killing me! I used Makuhita consistently in the last attempt. Got its gauge all the way down through battle, basically battle alone, and never once hit hyper mode. Okay, well, I will do this next time, because right now I gotta use the ball glitch. Do you have the Digimon game on your phone? Forget what it's called. I think the old one was Masters Link, but I think that one, or something Link. But that one went down and they replaced it with another one. Honestly, I didn't even mind that one phone, that Link. Okay. I didn't even mind that one phone game because it was literally Cyber Sleuth, but without the story. And it was actually, like, super fun. You could spend money on it, or you could just let time pass by, and I had no issue letting time pass by. Well, until I catch this fucker, I'm not calling Bayleaf, so. Yanma, can you please just fucking stay in the ball? Like, I'm actually starting to get really pissed off here. Because I can't fucking call Bayleaf until you stay in the fucking ball. And I can't heal Bayleaf until I call it. So I'm literally... Well, I have Synthesis. So Bayleaf can still technically heal. Fuck you, Yanma! Fuck you! Waffles, welcome to the stream. Depends on what you think you might be late for. You're definitely late for the first attempt at Colosseum, as this is me restarting the game after 2 streams. But you're not late for seeing Yanma trigger me. Because it doesn't want to stay in the fucking Pokeball. I've already failed 3 catches. Gacha game once. It was boring. The only good thing was that the gacha was up to date with the newest Digimon. When I last played, the new Omnimon Merciful Mode was released. Oh, I'd be sick to have Merciful Mode. Fuck you, Yanma! Come on! Like, what is the catch rate on this fucking... fucking thing right now. Yanma. What level is it? It is level 33. It has probably about... maybe it was at 10%? A 40% chance to catch it. So if I've failed 3 times, then I'm guaranteed to catch it now. Because based off the correct odds, I should have a 2 out of 5 success rate. No, wait, 10%. Oh, yeah. If you know Digimon and you know the Royal Knights, you are in absolutely a good place, because this stream is very Digimon friendly. Just be careful. There are certain people in this stream that take things like Guilmon and Gallantmon very seriously. Jan! You fucking dragonfly. Yep. Finally. I'd be more pissed if I wasn't using the ball glitch. So, you know, using the ball glitch, I'm not as pissed because I'm not technically wasting Pokeballs. I've never actually used the ball glitch in this game, which is why I want to use it in this playthrough. Oh, you're safe. I heard you entered the building and had me worried. We know there's criminals in this building, so let me come in, check your safety while bringing my 3 children along with for the ride. Especially into a place that houses a guy that is absolutely already known for kidnapping Pokemon to hold them hostage. Perfect sense. King, this is where they were given Shadow Pokemon to the winners of the battle challenges. Shadow Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Again, Pokemon attacking people is nothing new in the anime or in the manga. Nothing new. Hell, it happens fucking every single episode with Jesse and James. They specifically have their Pokemon attack Ash and company. Constantly. In the manga, they fucking try, and I'm pretty sure succeed in killing people. Lance fucking, like, in the manga, Lance fucking, like, blitzkriegs fucking Vermilion City. Pokemon attacking people is nothing new. Grr. They were using the Colosseum to do that? It was like Vermilion City or Viridian City. It was one of the cities. Lance manga. Yeah, here it is. Lance had Dragonair fire a Hyper Beam, which destroyed part of Vermilion City. The games and the anime and the manga really take things like the games in the anime. Yeah, like Agatha's Arbok literally got sliced in two. Like, no joke. It actually got cut into 2 pieces. You can actually go... Like, you can actually go to Agatha's page and see it on Bulbapedia. The manga, it's like half the Kanto gym leaders work for Team Rocket. At least half of them, anyways. The Elite Four is basically their own evil team, but they're not really evil. They just care so much about Pokemon that they hate humanity and will do whatever they want to extinguish it. You're using a dirty move like that. It's Papa's Plusle. I'm so worried that they might be mean to it. It's humiliating, but with my Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this, that rotten Mirror Bee. But we're here now, so we'll get Plusle back for you, right, Daimien? I know, you can always count on you, Daimien. Duking, it's dangerous inside the building. You've got to get everyone out to safety. Thanks for everything. I have to depend on you. I have no choice. Be careful anyway. Mirror Bee might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. Oh yeah, I've never really read the manga. I only know snippets here and there. But it's like, it's fucking all over the place. It is utterly depressing. Fuck you. Go to hell, Pike. Pike you across the room. Fucking dual birds? You kidding me? Can I actually call Bayleaf this time? Boy, wouldn't that be a treat. Like, the Pokemon, if I were to... I'm not a manga reader at all, but I would absolutely read the Pokemon manga. Just because it's... Unlike other shows and stuff, like, if I were to read the One Piece manga, it's the same as the One Piece anime, pretty much. It's like, there's no real difference. It's an adaptation. But, like... Yeah. And Yellow wasn't even in the anime. Nor was Green. But like, in, the manga for Pokemon is so different from, like, it is not the kid-friendly series that everyone plays it out to be. Yeah. And Professor Oak beat her entire Pokemon League team with a Spearow. Checking something here. So the Pokemon manga debuted August 8th, 1997. The games came out, the original Red and Green came out February 27th, 1996. So probably what happened is, when did the anime debut? Pokemon anime debut. April 1st, 1997. So the anime actually came out before the manga. That's interesting. That's really interesting. There is a manga that is based off of Ash, but the predominant one is the Adventures, Pokemon Adventures, which is based off of Red. Going to bed at 10:30? Alright. Probably not going to go too much for. I'll probably save it these PCs and call it here. I wanted to get in a decent place here, so I can push for the next stream. Dun dun da da da. Alright, so we'll end here. This is pretty much where I ended off from the first original Pokemon stream, but I think I'm having fun. On another note, with my Pokemon XD team, I was actually thinking of running it a bit differently, but I may not. I might only change up one thing that I didn't do in that team. So my original not my original XD team. Yeah, Red would easily destroy Ash. Because Red's had a lot more on the line than Ash ever did. Ash is like... Ash fucking cried. Like, nearly gave up being a trainer because he lost to the first gym leader in Kalos. Need I point out that he's lost to at least one gym leader in every region. And in Kanto, he lost to half of them. At least. He lost to Brock. He lost to Lieutenant Surge. He lost to Sabrina twice. He lost to Blaine. And then Brock, he rematched and won on a technicality. Misty, he won on a technicality. Sabrina, on the third attempt, he still won on a technicality. And Giovanni, he won on a technicality. Koga is the only gym leader, even with the Team Rocket interruption, that he fought and won without technicality or rematch. Yeah, he always has a tendency to get rid of the good ones, the fan favorites. I don't understand the writer's decision on that. But yeah, so not my original, the last XD team I used I had a lot of fun with was Ursaring, Dusclops, Shiftry, Cloyster, Togetic, and Masquerain. And it was hugely fun and wildly successful. The only thing I might change is I might put Taunt on Ursaring, which I didn't actually do before, and I'm reconsidering it as like, why didn't I? Because that sounds like a fantastic idea. Yeah, when he finally got a Gengar, yeah. Or Dragonite. Or, you know, he traveled through an entire region dedicated to Mega Evolution, and they didn't give it to him until, like, 2 regions later. They had to give him some stupid Battle Bond bullshit when he has several Pokemon already, such as Charizard, Sceptile, Heracross, and others that he could also evolve to Mega Evolve. Do you know how happy, how happy the fans could have been as if he got Pidgeot back and that was his Mega? Or even if Charizard was his Mega. But no, the Mega Charizard has to be this stupid side character they had to add in for no goddamn reason. Yeah, Ursaring knowing Taunt could be really useful in the game. Beyond that, like, I might not run Helping Hand, which may change things, because if I don't run Helping Hand, then I can keep Confuse Ray on Duskull. Which could be another powerful asset. Masquerain will probably know Stun Spore rather than, having Attract. Togetic. I don't know what I'd give Togetic if I don't run Helping Hand. I still want Primeape back. Primeape got such a short end of the stick. Ash owned Primeape for like 6 episodes, only used him for 2 of them, and gave him away and never talked about him since. The only episodes Primeape has ever appeared in since was the flashback episode of Charizard in Black and White. Don't talk to me about Kingler. Kingler sucks. And you want to know why Kingler sucks? Because Kingler was the 7th Pokemon Ash caught. The first realization that he could not hold more than 6 Pokemon. So it goes to the PC. He never fucking touches Kingler at all. And then it sweeps the first battle it was ever in. It battles Exeggutor, beats it, evolves to Kingler, and defeats Seadra and Golbat. One-shotting Golbat with Hyper Beam too, by the way. And then Ash has this... That was Ash's first battle, I believe, in the Indigo League. And he has this idea, like... And he thinks he can act smug about the victory. The first time he fucking uses his goddamn Krabby. Ash did fucking jack shit with that Krabby. On top of that, Kingler was the first Water-type Pokemon Ash had ever evolved. You want to know who the second was? Froakie. Literally 700 episodes later. Over 700 episodes later. Also, Froakie is the only Water-type starter Ash has ever evolved. Neither Squirtle or Feraligatr ever evolved. He didn't get Mudkip. He didn't get Piplup. Oshawott never evolved. Froakie. Depending on a team I want to run. I don't think I can get Magical Leaf. That didn't tell me anything. Because I gave Togetic in my last playthrough had Thunder Wave, Shockwave, Flamethrower, and Helping Hand. But if it's not going to know Helping Hand, I could teach it something else. I could teach it Seismic Toss. You could also teach it Swagger, and then they'd both know status and debilitating moves. But Swagger's a risk. Yeah. That was kind of funny. I'm checking out whether Swagger is actually useful. Yeah, like, I've considered Swagger, but... Like, I did, don't get me wrong, I did use Helping Hand actually decently often in my previous playthrough. But, like, I can get Confuse Ray on Dusclops. So maybe I run Helping Hand on Togetic, and I run... and I can keep Confuse Ray on Dusclops. Just, like, make minor improvements to this team. Because if I remember correctly, Dusclops had Ice Beam, or it had Shadow Ball and Psychic as its offensive moves. Cloyster knew Surf, Blizzard, and Double Edge. Ursaring had 4 offensive moves, and I'm going to be stripping 1. Which is fine, because I was going through a loop trying to figure one of them out. It'll just end up knowing... it'll know Return, Brick Break, and Earthquake. Which should be fine for the most part. Let me double check. Fighting, Ground, and Normal. I think the only Pokemon I'll have issues with in that game are the Ghastly line and the... and Duskull. And that should be pretty much it. The 4th move would always be, it was like Aerial Ace or Metal Claw, or it was just a 4th move that Ursaring could get, because Aerial Ace was what I wanted, but getting that was like hell, because you had to beat like Area 7 of Mount Battle. Yeah, Gengar's pretty good. Like, the whole point of running Ursaring is for Guts. You can use Will-O-Wisp or Thunder Wave on Ursaring to trigger Guts, and then it just starts fucking demolishing. If I can find a Pokemon that can replace that utility of Ursaring without changing too much, I have no issue swapping out Ursaring. Like, Makuhita also has Guts, and he can get... He comes with Brick Break and Rock Tomb, and he would come with Fake Out. Or he would be able to get Fake Out, which would also be really, really neat and useful. And he can learn Earthquake. Right? He's slightly slower than Ursaring. Not as defensively bulky, but has a lot of HP. And he's slightly weaker. But Makuhita could pretty much serve the same role without the need of a normal type move for stab. He would have Brick Break instead. Except the thing is, I would have Fake Out instead of Taunt. That's the only caveat. Like, whichever Pokemon this is, I wouldn't mind getting Taunt. I also wouldn't mind them knowing Earthquake. Actually, I could technically do Sharpedo. Sharpedo's really fast. It gets Taunt, Earthquake, and Crunch, and it can get Crunch, and comes with Water Pulse. So it'd have a powerful Water Stab as well. It's fast too, so taunt would get in really quick. The only caveat with that one is that almost bedtime. All right, I'm still kind of just figuring things out here though. It has like base 40 special defense and defense. It's like it's really not defensive at all. Mediana can get it, but it would have Intimidate, which could potentially be... It wouldn't be able to learn Earthquake, but it does come with Dig, so I'd still have the ground type coverage. It's just nowhere near as strong, like at all. But the Intimidate is very tempting, to be sure. I'm actually kind of surprised Primate's only able to learn Taunt in Let's Go. In the Let's Go games, which is crazy, because Primate, honestly, to me, seems like the perfect Pokemon to taunt you. Zangoose can get Taunt. It cannot learn Earthquake, though. I know that for sure. Oh, I'm looking at level up. Crobat can get it too, but there's no Earthquake on that. Quillfish can't learn Taunt in Gen 3? Weird. So the Bulbapedia page for it said so. Alright, good night, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, Gligar doesn't get it in Gen 3. Houndoom does, but no Earthquake. I can run Tyranitar. Larvitar gets it. And on top of that, you could... like, it's the idea of pretty much just running a pseudo-legendary on the team. Aggron can also learn it. He does get Earthquake. You can also get Rockhead too if you want to run for Double Edge, though I wouldn't. Dusclops can get Taunt. The reason why I'm emphasizing this though is because Cloyster, in this playthrough I'm referring to, Cloyster sort of had use. So the problem with Cloyster was, Cloyster was my spike setter. That fact alone is what kept Cloyster viable. That entire fact was that Cloyster was a spike setter. In some cases, I would send him out just to set spikes. I didn't even care if he died. Just getting one spike set was worth it to me. And he had Double Edge, which was semi-useful. The fact, though, that he knew both Blizzard and Surf, while useful, hurt him in the long run. I might actually teach him Ice Beam in this playthrough just because I had this idea of the fact that he would be able to hit both opponents at the same time, but it wasn't viable in the long run because the further I got into the game, the less useful Cloyster was because they started having more Shadow Pokemon. The moment the team started being 4, 5, 6 3, 4, 5, 6 Shadow Pokemon, I couldn't use Cloyster anymore because I risked trying to damage one, I risked knocking out the other. It was not a feasible thing I could do. So I might just teach him Ice Beam if I decide to keep Cloyster. And that's if I decide to keep Cloyster. I only ran Cloyster for Spikes, and Spikes was nice, but I wouldn't say it was a be-all, end-all type decision. I could probably easily also pick something else for that role. And Ursaring. Ursaring's big problem was that it was heavily designed to be a bruiser. He was designed to get status, use guts, lay waste to the team. The problem is when you're trying to catch Shadow Pokemon, there's no team to lay waste to when you're too strong and you're risking one-shotting the Shadow Pokemon. I basically couldn't use Ursaring for a lot of the fights because I didn't want to risk knocking out or hurting Pokemon. So swapping Ursaring for Mightyena so I can get Intimidate and Taunt, I'll take it. To me, that's a worthwhile trade. Absolutely. And while Cloyster only ran Spikes, I'd be happy to find a Pokemon that could fit a similar utility. Maybe not Spikes, but maybe something else. There were also some fights where Spikes were next to useless too, because they had like I didn't even bother using Spikes against the final boss, because Greevil, because half his team was flying. They were just gonna ignore it anyways. Your specific fights, I'd be leading with Cloyster and not even bother using Spikes just because of the simply just because, you know, it wouldn't work. Like, running Spikes meant nothing once running Spikes meant nothing when the entire guy's team was flying or something like that. I would still really like Earthquake though. But I want the Pokemon to not just be a bruiser. It needs to bring something to the table. Like, I'm not even against Swinub. Swinub comes with Ancient Power, Mud Shot, and what was that? Mist and Charm. It doesn't get removed by Shadow Shed. Like, I've considered, you know, because there is shadow moves that are really annoying. Removes the effects of Safeguard, Reflect, and Light Screen from battle. It affects both parties. But it doesn't seem to affect Mist. One other thing, Pokespot. Like, I wouldn't also... Like, Pulse One actually doesn't sound like a bad choice. But I would like more utility than just simply Mist. Because, like, I do need a ground move, and I will need an ice move, because I'd be losing Cloyster. Water won't be a problem, because I teach Water Pulse to what's his name? Masquerain. Yeah, like, I don't want the Pokemon to just be a one-trick, like, knockout pony type thing. I want the Pokemon to actually have some form of, like, technical usage. Like, Masquerain wasn't all that strong, but it served well, was immune to Earthquake, and did a fantastic job at knocking out, using ice or icy wind for chip damage, speed control, had intimidate. It was fucking fantastic. I only initially even ran Will-O-Wisp on Dusclops just to trigger Guts without using Toxic. But even then, by the late game, I was using Will-O-Wisp on actual, like, trainer Pokemon. Especially, like, using it on strong Shadow Pokemon, like Salamence, Tauros, to kind of cut down their threat level. I think Magmar has Follow Me. Though it's not particularly a tanky Pokemon. That would have been great on some other options like Altaria or something. Could also run our Snorunt. Comes with Icy Wind, Water Pulse. It can only evolve to Glalie in this game, obviously. $80 neutral across the board isn't terrible. Comes with Water Pulse, Icy Wind, Bite, and Sing. So I could have another Icy Wind user. And he can learn Earthquake too. And Shadow Ball. That could actually be useful. I found Icy Wind to be so extremely useful in the last playthrough. I'm not even joking when I say I would happily ditch it. Though I could also, like, I could teach Ice Beam to Dusclops, right? Give him that. I could drop Confuse Ray if I really don't feel like I need it. I just want to get this team comp down before I forget it. You might see shift tree. Glalie. I already know I'm spelling it wrong. And I'm just analyzing this because I had a really good weakness composition on that team too. Most Pokemon didn't share too many weaknesses. Like, I got 2 bug weaknesses. I have 3 fighting weaknesses, but the other 3 are either immune or resisted. Togetic's the only one taking neutral on fighting. And Chugga Conroy already proved he ran half a team weak to fighting in his playthrough, and he had literally no problems. So, in all honesty, your biggest problem is the shadow Pokemon moves. That's the biggest problem. Those super effective attacks are what hurt. I also really like this too, because by running Glalie, I've actually, in the amount of times I've played through this game, never run a Pokemon from Fennec City. Never. I've never used a Fennec City Pokemon. So this would actually change that. Two Pokemon weak, 3 Pokemon weak to Rock. The others don't resist it, but 2 do have 2 Pokemon do have Intimidate, which would definitely weaken Rock type moves, and Fighting for that matter for earlier. Mightyena might be the only one that struggles against Glalie's Earthquake. Masquerain and Togetic are immune, Dusclops is a bulky tank, and Shiftry is resistant. In my previous thing, Ursaring had Earthquake, and it was the same situation, but Cloyster was so massively defensively bulky, I could use Earthquake and it would tickle it. Like, there was no consequence to Earthquake in that situation. Like, let me check this. check the type coverage. We got ground, ice, water. Surskit's the only thing I can't do anything against. And because the utility of Glalie is Icy Wind, like I don't actually care if he knows an ice move. As mentioned, I could give Ice Beam to Dusclops instead. If I really, really want to. And Glalie could, because Glalie's utility is Icy Wind, I don't care if it doesn't know anything else. So it can know Shadow Ball, Earthquake, Icy Wind, and Water Pulse. I'm fine with that. Or Crunch. Either or. Crunch doesn't truly matter though, because Shiftry's gonna know Feint Attack, Dusclops will know Shadow Ball. I've always wanted to use a Glalie too, so this is nice. But okay, so let me mark this down. I don't even know what I want Mighty in it. Actually, no, outside of font. I'll have to review that. Shadow Ball. Ice Beam. Wisp. And Psychic. Shiftry, Fake Out. Oh, you know what? It's debatable here. Glalie could get Mimic. Why does it say Mimic is not available on XD? Mimic is absolutely available on XD. I taught it Mimic in XD. That's an oversight there. Having 80 base on all stats makes it significantly better for Mimic than Shiftry. It's faster, better bulk, better offensiveness. Let me load up Shiftry here. I think the only thing Shiftry would have higher is attack. No, special attack is 90, attack is 100, HP is 90. Speed is the same, so I don't think it actually would matter. Just comes down to defensiveness. Alright, so Mimic. I copied Icy Wind a lot, so it might actually make sense to just give it to Shiftry instead. Giga Drain. Fake Out, or Feint Attack. Togetic will know Helping Hand. Flamethrower. Shockwave. And Thunderwave. Masquerain will know Stun Spore. Water Pulse. Giga Drain. And Icy. Getting Snorunt to evolve might be a little precocious, but... And then you'll know Icy Wind. Earth. Wait. Watcher. Pulse. And Shadow Ball. Yeah, Mighty N is the only thing I'll need to figure out what I want it to know. Like, Poochyena comes with Poison Fang and Dig, which aren't bad. It also comes with Howl, but Howl's kind of a waste of space. I'd rather just use X attacks at that point. Oh, it got buffed in Gen 8, so Howl affects you and your partner in a double battle. That's actually worth it at that point. Makes it more of like a war cry. Yeah, prior to that, it's useless. Why would I bother? I can just use an X attack and I'd be fine. The problem is if I don't keep Poison Fang and Dig, likelihood is I probably won't get much else my way. With 60 base special, I don't even know if running Crunch is worth it. I'd have to get to 47 before I could even learn it anyway. Be running Bite for most of the time. He gets Iron Tail. I could give him Shadow Ball instead of giving it to Glalie. See, I don't mind this because it's not like there's a game that's being interrupted. Like, sitting on the game screen doing fuck all, yeah, like, that's not worth it to me. There's still Double Edge and Body Slam that haven't been claimed by anyone from the move tutors, so I could also teach those. To, like, I could teach one to Glalie instead of Shadow Ball. I could teach like Double Edge or something. Allowing Mighty Anna to get Shadow Ball instead. I can also buy Shadow Ball too, and it's much cheaper too. It's a lot easier to get this time around. There's also Iron Tail, which I don't really know if I think I need or not. Like, let me test. Let me pull up. Switch to advanced. Pull up Handy Dandy Spinda as my opponent. Oh no, Spinda might not be good. Auxiliary. I know they have different defensive stats, but I just need an even split. Mighty below Shadow Ball. Iron Tail. Poison Fang. I'm considering whether I want Poison Fang or not as well. I'll keep Dig for sure. Especially since Mighty Anna is the only one that likely would not be paired with Glalie when Glalie wants to use Earthquake, which would work out well because Mighty Anna will have the ground move anyway. And then, what was the last one? Crunch. So, Shadow Ball's the strongest. In this, oh well, Iron Tail is resisted here. Is there no like typeless? Let me get Spinda again. I just realized on this thing I can change Pokemon to typeless. Just to see a generalization. Okay, so Iron Tail is the strongest by far. 38 to 45. Then Shadow Ball, Crunch is actually second. So that stab is actually really powerful. It ekes just above Shadow Ball. So Crunch with stab is base 120 power. Shadow Ball without stab is like 3% less. No joke, like 3% less. Poison Fang is the weakest of all. Which makes sense because it's 50 base power. It really just comes down to Poison Fang's caveat, which is the fact that it has a 30% chance of inflicting toxic. Not just poison, but toxic, which is really good for a damaging move. Oh, in Generation 6, that got up to 50%? Are you serious? Damn. Who learns it in Gen 6? I might have to remember that as I go forward. Oh, Handy Dandy Crobat. Excellent. Sharpedo also gets it in ORAS. That actually devastating on Sharpedo. If you could get the Mega Stone early enough. I think it depends on what game you play. Oh yeah, yeah, so it's post-game either way. Battle Resort or Team Aqua Hideout, it's going to be post-game either way. Your only way to get it prior to that is to cheat it in. That'd be crazy to get... well, no. You wouldn't want that anyways, because... Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought Mega Sharpedo got speed boost. No, it gets Strong Jaws. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Crunch, Poison Fang, Ice Fang, and then, like, Aqua Jet or something. Sucks that you can only get that thing post-game. Yeah, 30% chance to inflict badly poisoned, to me, is sort of kind of worth keeping. Depending on the, like, the target you're trying to fight. Like, I know it's a lucky shot, but to me, it's worth keeping Crunch over Shadow Ball anyway. Let me do the test. So it would be Ground, Dark, and Steel. Skarmory would be my only challenge. If I swapped Steel for Poison, it would be more than... No, it's still Skarmory. Matter of fact, Poison actually gives me more super effective hits. But it's not it's calculating all the Pokemon that ever exist. It's not calculating up to the end of Gen 3. There's no way to organize this attack coverage chart to do such a thing. Really wish they could split this up to only include certain generations. I did check the old type chart, so it won't include fairy types, or it won't include the Pokemons whose fairy typings got changed. Actually, it doesn't include fairy types at all. It treats them as normals. Because I'm seeing Alcremie, which I know is, I'm pretty sure it's pure fairy, right? Yeah, and it's in the neutral damage chart. I don't know, I feel like Iron-Tail just would have too many resistances for me to want to care to use it. Even though it would be the strongest move you'd have. He's gonna know Dig and he's gonna know Crunch. Just comes down to Iron Tail or Poison Fang for the final move. I know this, like, it's kind of stupid that I'm thinking about XD this early, but like, I don't have Steel or Poison coverage. It's not like there's fairy types in this thing. It's either a powerful steel type move that may miss frequently. Let me pull up the type chart. Steel is good against rock and ice, but is resisted by steel, fire, water, and electric. While poison is resisted by poison, ground, rock, ghost, and only good against grass. It's also immune, it's blocked by steel entirely. But, like, this wouldn't be a discussion if it wasn't for the fact that Poison Fang is a chance for toxic. That chance for toxic is really what holds this decision around. Because Mighty Anna is only 70 base power attack. It's not winning any awards on the... Or is it 70 or is it 90? It's 90. Either way, it's still not really winning any awards on attack. Let me check Svalgan says. Called a Cleric Phaser. Heal Bell, Roar, Crunch, and Toxic. Iron Tail would be better offensively. You know, right now, this isn't the time to think. What I'll do is I'll put Iron Tail... No, wait. Wait. I just remembered something that may change everything. Okay, never mind. It's viable. I thought Iron Tail was post-game. I think I might be thinking Steel Wing. Yeah, Steel Wing is post-game. Yeah, so I can decide this later. Did I close the Shadow Pokemon list? Why did I do that? If Glalie actually came with spikes, I think that would just make me love it even more, but it sadly does not. Hey Mario Bros. I'm just kind of just mumbling about my future Pokemon XD team before signing off. In the past, this team I had that was super fun and good to use, it was Ursaring, Dusclops, Shiftry, Cloyster, Togetic, Masquerain. However, I had issues with Cloyster and Ursaring, as Cloyster, while Spikes was good, didn't have as much utility as I'd like because it was designed to double hit off of its stabs. And Ursaring was designed as a bruiser, designed to just take people out, one-shot them. But in a game that's adding more Shadow Pokemon per fight, both Cloyster and Ursaring saw less utility as the games went on, whereas the game went further in. So I'm looking to replace them, and right now, Cloyster's replacement is looking to be Glalie, because it has access to Icy Wind, giving me a second Icy Wind user, and then Earthquake, Water Pulse, and Shadow Ball for coverage. And then Mightyena will have Intimidate, can learn Taunt, so can Glalie for that, the matter of fact, too. And it gets Dig, Crunch, and Iron Tail. Iron Tail or Poison Fang. I can't decide on that last move. That last move, however. And it's causing me grief. I could ditch Shadow Ball, give Taunt to Glalie, and then Mightyena would specifically just serve as an Intimidator. For Colosseum, I do. I had it figured out before I reset. Stantler, Meganium, Quillfish, Altaria, Entei, and Granbull. That's going to be my Colosseum team. This is just figuring out XD. Because to me, Mightyena knowing Intimidate is personally more useful than anything else, so... Toxic's post-game, so there's no hope in that being a thing. Like, Mightyena only has base 70 speed, so it's going to be slower than Glalie. However, once entering a battle, Glalie has different use with Icy Wind. Mightyena, upon entering a battle, doesn't have any actual particular use. Its use is entering the battle, which is Intimidate. So... you know, having it keep Taunt doesn't hurt it at all, and disperses especially if Mightyena were to come out in pair with Glalie or Masquerain as a secondary. Masquerain can Icy Wind, Mightyena then comes in next turn ready to Taunt, or something along those lines. I think I'd rather have Taunt on Mightyena. Here, what do you think, Mario Bros? So my Mightyena knows Taunt. It'll know Dig, and it'll know Crunch. Those are the 3 guaranteed moves I'm knowing on Mightyena. The last move is coming down to Iron Tail or Poison Fang. They're both equally crappy because of their type advantages, with Iron Tail only being good against Rock and Steel, and Poison Fang only being good against Grass. They also have a plethora of resistances. However, Iron Tail is stronger. By far, it would actually be the strongest move he would have, because even with Stab, Crunch would not be stronger than Iron Tail because he's a physical attacker. However, Poison Fang, while being weaker, has a 30% chance to basically use Toxic on the opponent. If I get rid of Poison Fang, I cannot get it again. So what's your opinion on this? In all honesty, I also would get to keep Poison Fang until I get Iron Tail, because he comes with it, so I could see how useful it would be, but I'm curious on an outside opinion here. You think Iron Tail? Alright. Well, I need to be level 40 before I can get Iron Tail anyways. Poochyena is one of the first 3 Shadow Pokemon you get, and it comes with Poison Fang. So Poison Fang would be on it for literally like I lost the shadow. Lucina you get at level 10. So for 30 levels, I would have Poison Fang. So what I can do is just generally see how useful Poison Fang is until I get Iron Tail. It might not even be useful at all. Iron Tail may not be even any more useful or less useful. Who knows? The other caveat is Iron Tail is basically a 3 in 4 chance of hitting. Poison Fang, I think, only has like, what is it, 90 accuracy? Oh, it's 100 accuracy, okay. Alright, I'm happy with this team then. So Mightyena with Taunt, Dig, Crunch, Iron Tail / Poison Fang, Dusclops knowing Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Will-O-Wisp, and Psychic. Shiftry will know Fake Out, Mimic, Giga Drain, and Feint Attack. Glalie will know Icy Wind, Earthquake, Water Pulse, and Shadow Ball. Togetic will know Helping Hand, Flamethrower, Blizzard, and Shockwave. Or no, not Blizzard, sorry. Shockwave and Thunder Wave. And Masquerain will know Stun Spore, Water Pulse, Giga Drain, and Icy Wind. And Togetic's Helping Hand is can be replaced if I get something I want better. But Togetic does not have good options for its stab outside of like maybe Hyper Beam, which I don't want to run. This is really good though. In Pokemon XD, I've never used a Shadow Pokemon that came out of Phoenix City. And there's like half a dozen of them. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10. 10 come out of Phoenix City and I never used a single one of them. I've also never used a Pokemon that was caught inside the Cypher Lab. I've used ones from outside of it, but not inside of it. Though I've also never used a Gattian Port Pokemon, and there's only 2 of those, and it's Poochyena and Ledybus, so that's going to change. Yeah, I think this team's going to be... It might have its weaknesses, like not having a brute like Ursaring on the team is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I do like the greater sense of utility the team has rather than... Like, don't get me wrong, Ursaring was great early on, and Cloyster was pretty decent when it could be. But it was when it couldn't be that that problem started to occur. Wow, Pokemon XD, some of these Pokemon have insane catch rates. The lowest catch rate is Shadow Lugia with 3, and then the legendary Birds with 25. The next lowest is 45 on Tauros, and then it's 70 on Snorlax. And then 80 on a few others near the end, and then it's 90 or above on the rest of pretty much the rest of the Pokemon in the game. A lot of them are even 255. Wow. That's like a 50% and a status, and you caught them. Alright. Well, I'm glad I figured out the XD team early on. Because I'd like to do XD right after Colosseum. Just, do them back to back. There's my 2 different versions of that. I'm gonna keep them though, why not? Alright, so now that that's all figured out, I got nothing else to stream for. I'm gonna take a shower and then go to bed, and then, or maybe do Genshin dailies, and then I will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon Colosseum. I reworked my schedule I removed Gunfire Reborn from this week. Moved Spyro from tomorrow to Tuesday. Genshin from Tuesday to... What did I do? Let me actually check the image files. So yeah, it was Pokemon Colosseum today, Spyro tomorrow, Genshin Tuesday, no stream Wednesday, Spyro Thursday, Gunfire Friday, Genshin Saturday. I replaced it with Colosseum tomorrow, Spyro Tuesday, no stream Wednesday, Genshin Thursday, Spyro Friday, and Genshin on Saturday. To make up for the fact that I had to I made up for the fact that I restarted the game. I felt bad that I restarted the game, and doing this stream tonight, I really only got in about the same amount of playtime I did on the first stream I did of Colosseum. So next stream tomorrow, with the entire team now preset, I can just play. There's no reconfiguring things, no refiguring things out. I can play. The team will work. We will all be happy, and I can enjoy the game. I think too much onto these games, I'm telling you. Especially these XD and Colosseum. Because one thing about me is I really do not like reusing the same Pokemon over and over when I play through a game. Once I've used Zangoose in a game, I never want to use Zangoose in a game again. Not just in XD, but in any game. Even though Zangoose is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Rampardos is second, Golduck is third, but it does not mean I want to use the Pokemon. Because the thing is, I've already used them. I'm very sentimental with my Pokemon. No Zangoose I ever get again will replace that original Zangoose. So I don't want to use Zangoose again, because I feel inside that I'm trying to replace my original Zangoose. So that's why I don't use that kind of thing. I get very emotionally attached to a lot of my Pokemon. So when I'm replaying through Colosseum, I don't want to use any Pokemon I've used before. Right? I also want to use more intricate strategies, because this is a double battle game. There's a lot more going on than just hit the opponent as hard as you can, right? Screens can be so useful because one move protects two, right? Things like that. You know, there's some boosting moves. I'm not using boosting in the next game, but I don't really care about that. There's a lot more utility in the next game, so... Right? Like, just because a Pokemon is my favorite doesn't mean I reuse it over and over and over and over and over again. I actually like to experiment and see what new options exist. I find really fun combinations that way. That's how Ariados became one of my top 20 Pokemon, was through that kind of experimentation. Scope Lens, Focus Energy, Sniper Ability, Throat Chop, Poison Jab, and Fell Stinger. Start turn 1, Focus Energy. Turn 2, Fell Stinger. Get the KO, +3 attack. Do it again, +3 attack. You're at max 6, guaranteed to crit every turn. WVRWR being... Like but never use? I'm not going to count legendaries on that, because the thing was, it was starting from Gen 4. I got soured using legendaries, because legendaries were never allowed in a lot of post-game content. I would add a legendary to my team, and then the battle tower wouldn't let me use them. So why am I wasting my time using legendaries anymore? Because around Gen 4, I stopped caring about legendaries. So I won't count legendaries, but... I'm sure I could probably come up with a reason for a lot of Pokemon. It just comes down to circumstance, I would say. Like, I never played Pokemon Black and White 1, at least until really recently. I did on my own, I did a grass-only playthrough of the game, and it was actually quite fun. But for a while, I wanted to use the elemental monkeys. I know they're not great, but I wanted to use one. And I only ever played Black and White 2 prior to this. And the elemental monkeys in that game are post-game. You can't get them until you beat the Elite Four. So, it wasn't until Gen 6 where you could get the monkeys early in the forest that I did it. I got Panpour, and I ran it through the entire game. Was it fantastic? No, not really. But I wouldn't say it was the weakest link on my team. It did its job okay. Favorite Pokemon in that playthrough was Vivian. I love that thing. I don't know what compelled me to use the starting bug, but I used it and I fucking loved it. Fantastic. That and Go-Goat. Go-Goat's my favorite Pokemon from Gen 6. That's why I was so excited with Gen 9. Go-Goat and Skidoo have only ever been obtainable in X and Y, in the games they debuted in. No other game nor generation has introduced Skidoo or Go-Goat. It will not become re-available until Gen 9. And that upsets me. Go-Goat's a fantastic Pokemon, has great stats, a great level up learn set. It learns Bulldoze, Earthquake, Leech Horn, Leaf Blade, Aerial Ace, and it can learn Wild Charge as a TM. It has a great offensive threat utility. And what's its base attack? Like, its stats are pretty good last time I checked. Go-Goat. Let me pull it up here. 123 attack, 100 attack, 62 defense, 97 special, 81 special defense, and 68 speed. That is actually really good. Not only that, but defense being its lowest stat can be fixed by its hidden ability, Grass Pelt. Where if you're in a grassy terrain, its defense increases by 50%. Its normal ability is Sap Sipper, which I think is kind of a sucky ability in all honesty. I think there could have been other abilities to have. Because its other abilities or because you pretty much have to predict otherwise, or use it in a double battle. Otherwise, you're not particularly getting you're not really getting that attack boost. It's not like a Zoomerl where it's weak to grass and you can taunt the move. Though if you have any common sense, you're probably running huge power on a Zoomerl, not Sap Sipper. Yeah, I just like this, game locations. X and Y, Grass Safari for Go-Go, but Skidoo can be found earlier in the game. And also, it's only found on one route, too, by the way. One route in the entire game in X and Y. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Trade. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Pokebank. Let's go, Eevee and Pikachu. Unobtainable. Sword and Shield. Unobtainable. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Unobtainable. Legends Arceus. Unobtainable. It's sad to me. A Pokemon this fantastic was just not available. It also learns Bulk Up just by leveling up. It can learn Bulk Up. It learns Milk Drink as well for recovery and Synthesis. It learns Growth, which is a attack and special attack buffing move. And which also doubles in effect in the sun. It can learn Brick Break, Payback, Wild Charge as mentioned. It can even learn Surf, and it actually has not bad special, so it can use that. It can learn Zen Headbutt, Superpower, Seed Bomb, Iron Tail, Bounce. This thing has more than enough offensive prowess to it, and even some decent offensive utility. Like Bulk Up and stuff. What's its Smoggin? What was its Smoggin in Gen 6? Probably not. Yeah, NU. It's like good defensive typing, yeah, right. Its low speed is its main drawback. NU, PU, and ZU. It's PU and Sun and Moon, and it was unavailable in Sword and Shield. Mick, welcome. I'm actually just about to end the stream. I apologize for the inconvenience on that. Just kind of discussing a few things here. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be back with more Pokemon Colosseum to try and catch back up to where I was. I thank everyone that stopped by, and I apologize again for everyone that saw my original playthrough that I deleted to fix it and make room for this one. But hey, you don't have to sit, if you watch the VOD, you didn't have to sit through 4 hours of me making no progress, running in circles about creating my team. But yeah, so tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST, will be more Pokemon Colosseum. So I thank everyone for stopping by. My name's Daimien Kamiya, I'm the Omni King, and be you friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'm going to see you later. Goodbye, everyone.